Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at 7 rarest American muscle cars ever made. Number 7. 1970 Plymouth Superbird. The 1970 Plymouth Superbird, often dubbed the Winged Warrior, is a legendary figure in the American muscle car scene, and for good reason. Only 1,900 of these aerodynamic marvels were produced, making them as rare as hen's teeth. With an elongated body measuring 226 inches and a width of 77 inches, the Superbird was designed to cut through the air like a hot knife through butter. The eye-catching nose cone and massive rear wing were not just for show. They were essential for NASCAR homologation and helped the car achieve remarkable speeds on the track. Under the exterior, you could find either a 440 cubic inch V8 or the coveted 426 Hemi V8. The latter was a beast, boasting a conservative rating of 425 horsepower, but capable of delivering closer to 550 horsepower at peak performance. This power allowed the Superbird to rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 5.5 seconds, a feat that would make any modern sports car green with envy. When it comes to dollars, the Superbird's rarity translates into significant value today. Auction prices have soared, with some Hemi models fetching upwards of $360,000. Even lesser models command impressive sums. A pristine example can easily sell for over $100,000. For those lucky enough to own one, it's not just a car, it's an investment that appreciates faster than most stocks. With its unique design and racing pedigree, the Plymouth Superbird remains one of the rarest and most sought-after muscle cars, a true testament to American automotive ingenuity and flair. Number 6. 1969 Hurst Oldsmobile 442. The 1969 Hurst Oldsmobile 442 stands as a titan among American muscle cars, not just for its performance, but also for its rarity. With only 906 units produced that year, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. If that needle could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just about 5.9 seconds. The exterior design is a head-turner, featuring a striking cameo white body adorned with firefrost gold stripes. Its aggressive stance, accentuated by the fiberglass mailbox hood scoop, screams performance while maintaining an air of sophistication. The dimensions are impressive too, stretching 201 inches long and 76 inches wide, making it a formidable presence on the road. Under the exterior lies the heart of this beast, a 455 cubic inch V8 engine that produces a jaw-dropping 380 horsepower at 5,000 revolutions per minute and a torque of 500 pound-feet at 3,400 RPM. This powerhouse is paired with a 3-speed turbo-hydromatic transmission, allowing for smooth shifts and exhilarating acceleration. Back in 1969, the price tag for the Hurst ranged from $3,000 to $4,700, which was quite a chunk of change for the time but worth every penny for those seeking speed and style. Today, owning a 1969 Hurst Oldsmobile 442 is akin to holding a piece of history, a rare gem that combines classic design with sheer power, making it a prized possession for collectors and enthusiasts alike. Number 5. 1970 Buick GSX Stage 1. The 1970 Buick GSX Stage 1 is not just a car, it's a legend wrapped in muscle and coated in a brilliant hue of Apollo white or Saturn yellow. With only 678 units produced, this beauty stands as one of the rarest American muscle cars ever made. Imagine cruising down the street in a car that not only turns heads but also leaves a trail of envy behind. The exterior design is a feast for the eyes, featuring a bold front with double-circle headlights and a split grille, complemented by aggressive hood scoops that hint at the power lurking beneath. The rear boasts a sloping trunk lid and a distinctive wing that looks like it was borrowed from a fighter jet, giving it an aerodynamic flair that screams speed. Under the exterior lies the heart of this beast, a 455 cubic inch V8 engine that was rated at 360 horsepower. But many enthusiasts believe it actually churned out closer to 400. With a torque rating of 510 pound-feet, the GSX Stage 1 was the king of muscle cars in its era. It could rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just about 5.4 seconds and complete a quarter-mile run in around 13 seconds, numbers that would make any car enthusiast's heart race. In terms of dollars, this powerhouse originally retailed for about $4,900. A price that seems almost laughable today when you consider how much collectors are willing to pay now, often exceeding 6 figures at auctions. The GSX Stage 1 not only represents an era of raw American power, but also embodies the spirit of automotive rebellion. As we reminisce about this classic muscle car, we can't help but chuckle at how it managed to outshine its contemporaries with style and speed, leaving an indelible mark on automotive history. Number 4. 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge Convertible. The 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge Convertible is not just a car, it's a piece of American muscle car history, and one of the rarest gems ever produced. With only 108 units rolling off the assembly line, this beauty is as elusive as a unicorn in a cornfield. The Judge was designed to stand out, featuring bold colors and aggressive styling that screamed performance. Its exterior flaunted a striking paint job, often seen in eye-catching hues like Orbit Orange, complemented by distinctive The Judge graphics and a rear spoiler that could make even the most mundane drive feel like a race day. Under the exterior, the GTO Judge Convertible boasted a 400 cubic inch Ram Air 3-volt 8 engine, churning out an impressive 366 horsepower and 445 pound-feet of torque. This powerhouse allowed it to sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 6 seconds, making it a formidable contender against its rivals like the Boss Mustangs and Hemi Mopars. With a curb weight of around 3,500 pounds, this muscle car offered an exhilarating driving experience that was hard to match. As for dollars and cents, prices for these rare beauties have skyrocketed over the years. A well-documented model recently fetched around $225,000 at auction, proving that owning one is not just about the thrill of the drive, but also an investment in automotive history. In the world of classic cars, the 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge Convertible Street and Tall, an emblem of power and style that continues to capture hearts and wallets decades later. Number 3. 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. The 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona is a legendary name in the realm of American muscle cars, and for good reason. With only 505 units produced, this vehicle is not just rare, it's practically a unicorn in the automotive world. Priced at around $3,800 back in the day, it was a steal for a car that would soon become a coveted collector's item. The Daytona's exterior design was nothing short of outrageous, featuring a distinctive 23-inch rear wing and a unique nose cone that made it look like it was always ready to take off. It was built for speed and style, with a sleek body that screamed performance while turning heads on the streets. Under the exterior, the Daytona didn't disappoint either. It came standard with the 440 cubic inch V8 engine, delivering an impressive 375 horsepower. For those who wanted to kick it up a notch, there was the optional 426 Hemi engine, pushing out 425 horsepower. This beast could reach speeds over 200 miles per hour on racetracks, making it a formidable competitor in NASCAR races. The engineering behind this muscle car was top-notch, featuring a robust drivetrain and a 3-speed automatic transmission that ensured power met performance seamlessly. In conclusion, owning a 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona today is akin to holding a piece of automotive history, one that combines style, power, and rarity all in one package. As prices soar in the collector market, it's not uncommon to see these beauties fetching upwards of $1 million at auctions. So if you ever spot one on the road, consider yourself lucky. You're witnessing not just a car, but an icon of American muscle history. Number 2. 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 429. The 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 429 is a legendary piece of American muscle car history, and for good reason. With only 1,300 units produced, this beast is rarer than a unicorn at a car show. Priced at a modest $4,800 back in the day, roughly equivalent to a decent used car today, this model was designed not just for the streets but also for NASCAR, which adds to its allure. The Boss 429 flaunted an aggressive exterior with its signature hood scoop and sleek lines, making it look like it was always ready to pounce on the competition. Under the exterior, the Boss 429 housed a monstrous 7-liter V8 engine that churned out an impressive 375 horsepower. However, many enthusiasts believe it could produce over 500 horses when pushed to its limits. With torque peaking at 490 pound-feet, this powerhouse could launch from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 7 seconds, though that number might be more impressive if you consider the era's tire technology, which was about as grippy as a banana peel. The 4-speed manual transmission and a rear axle ratio of 3.9 ensured that this muscle car not only looked good, but also performed exceptionally well on the track. Today, the rarity of the Boss 429 has made it a collector's dream, with auction prices soaring into the hundreds of thousands. A well-preserved example can fetch upwards of $500,000, proving that sometimes nostalgia comes with a hefty price tag. Whether you're a die-hard Ford fan or just someone who appreciates raw power and classic design, the Boss 429 remains an iconic symbol of American automotive ingenuity, a true boss in every sense of the word. Number 1. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. The 1969 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 stands as a titan among American muscle cars, a true rarity that commands attention and respect. With only 69 units produced, this beast was born from the desire to dominate the NHRA superstock drag racing scene. Its exterior design is a blend of aggression and elegance, featuring a long hood, short rear deck, and a cowl induction hood that hints at its formidable power lurking beneath. The bold lines and muscular stance make it look like it's always ready to pounce, even when parked. The price tag for this beauty? A jaw-dropping $7,200, which was astronomical for its time. But then again, you weren't just buying a car, you were acquiring a piece of automotive history. Under the exterior lies the heart of the ZL1, a 427 cubic inch V8 engine that was a marvel of engineering. This all-aluminum powerhouse cranked out an impressive 430 horsepower, though many enthusiasts believe it actually delivered over 500 horsepower in real-world conditions. With a torque rating of 450 pound-feet, it could launch from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.2 seconds and sprint through the quarter mile in around 13 seconds at 110 miles per hour. The ZL1's performance was not merely about speed. It was about raw, unfiltered power that left competitors trembling in its wake. In conclusion, the 1969 Camaro ZL1 isn't just another muscle car. It's a legend on wheels. Its rarity and performance have made it a sought-after collector's item, with prices soaring into the six-figure range at auctions. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. If you found it helpful, then make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.